Hi, this is Mika. So today I decluttered my makeup stash and I realized I still had a lot of makeup that I needed to let go of. So yesterday I talked about the PAO icon, which is the period after opening icon. And this basically tells you how good a product is from the time that you open it. So normally you find them in your creams and your moisturizers such as this. It's right here normally at the bottom, but what do you do when you buy makeup and you don't find the icon anywhere? So I wanted to give you some guidelines to kind of help you in decluttering your own makeup stash. So for mascaras, they usually last about 3 to 6 months, and the reason being is because you kind of pump air into it every time that you use it, like this, right? I mean, without even meaning to. So next time, if you wanna get more product on the one, you kind of have to swirl it around a bit. And the reason being is because you don't wanna get so much air into it because that actually accelerates the growth of bacteria. For your eyeliners, they last about 6 months to a year. Your concealer and your liquid foundations normally last for a year, but if they smell funny or are flaky and don't glide on as well anymore, then it's best to let go of them. For powders, anything powdered, so powdered blush and pressed powders, they normally last for 1 year to 2 years. And your lipsticks can last up to 2 years. Again, if it smells funky, even before its expiry date, it's best to let go of them because the bacteria can actually cause breakouts and rashes. And of course, you don't want that on your face. Now, the reason why there are different expiry periods is because of the ingredients. So if there is a little bit more water or it's creamier than, so if you have cream blushes and you have cream eyeshadows, those will tend to last a little bit shorter than powdered products because the moisture accelerates the growth of bacteria. So after you've decluttered your makeup stash and it's kind of pared down, I want you to think about really focusing on your purchases. You know, nowadays there are a number of blogs and so many websites that are dedicated to rating and finding the best products. So there's a wealth of information out there. All you have to do is look for it and research and Google it, and it makes your purchasing a little bit smarter so that you avoid making the same mistake that I did. Because let's say, for example, this one, I thought it would work well with me because I use the drugstore. This is a drugstore brand, this is Maybelline, and I use the mascara on a day-to-day basis, but this one didn't particularly work well with me. It may work well with other people. So right now, I have about 3 pieces of these, which are 2 of which are unopened, and now I have to find people who want to use it or find people who've actually used it and love the product. So other than doing your research on the items before doing a multiple purchase of the same item, it would be prudent to test the item on you for a period of time. So not just 1 or 2 days, but so that you can really see if the product works well for you, that you don't react to it, that you don't have any allergic reactions to it. And the reason why we want to do this is because this is a very good exercise in kind of culling down the things that you have and being very calculated about the things that you bring into your space. So for 2019, what I am trying to do for myself is that I want to focus on the things that serve me, that work well for me, that I love. So after I've decluttered, it really isn't about letting go of things so that I can bring more stuff in. So if I have 8 lipsticks that I am completely in love with, I would be happier than having 20 of that. And I'm talking about not just makeup, but also bad habits, toxic people, negative thoughts or ideas that really don't serve your purpose. And I hope that this exercise of decluttering actually brings you one step closer to a lighter 2019 and one step closer to your own tidily ever after.